With the fires of the Daimonji burning bright in the sky, the Animated Wrestling League welcomes you to Obon-nanza! Following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 5-minute time limit, and it is a copyright infringement match. Now making his way to the ring, the master of 1,000 signature maneuvers, Finisher! And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, Wrestler X, J-Form. A shout out to Tokusatsufan, YouTube member, who suggested a Jeff Jarrett form for Wrestler X to compete in. Guess what, dude? Your version of Wrestler X is debuting on Click Per View. And complete with that really retarded Jeff Jarrett dance from several years ago. But what the hell. This is your first bout of the night, the copyright infringement match. Finisher granted the great honor of jerking a curtain on our first ever Click Per View. Let's get it on. 5-minute time limit. Here we go. And the first move of the night is a Japanese arm drag by Wrestler X Jarrett form, or J form I think we're calling him, to Finisher. Now in J form, Wrestler X, not the strongest, not the fastest, not the most athletic, but somehow he still seems to win a lot. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Finisher uses signature maneuvers, finishing moves from every other wrestler on the roster. Hence, this is copyright infringement on both sides. You are watching the first match of the first ever Animated Wrestling League Click Per View Obon-nanza. Tonight, main event, Wonder Kid, the Governator, Steel Cage. That's something that every animated wrestling fan has been looking forward to. Right now, these two gentlemen teasing each other, sizing each other up, and a full Nelson, might almost call that a master lock, by Finisher, even though nobody on this roster uses that as a finishing move. That's because Finisher also has the basic wrestling moves programmed into him. Later tonight, tag team titles on the line, as well as the light heavyweight title up for grabs. 3 championship matches on one card. That is a first for the AWL. Normally we only have 1 title per card. But, hey, it's Click Per View. You gotta up the stakes here. And kind of a woo going up from the crowd at that chop. Coming out of Wrestler X. Oh, wait, he's got him for a running shoulder breaker. Oh, that's an insanely dangerous maneuver. The running shoulder breaker. And wait a minute. No! Tiger Bomb! A Tiger Bomb from Tiger Mask, who will face Ganba in the Legend vs. Megastar match coming up a little bit later here tonight. 3 minutes and 33 seconds remain. 3-3-3. Finisher with a chance here, but no, he completely blows it, as usual. I don't know what this thing is with Finisher. He's just a jerk. He's lame. He thinks he's a lot better than he actually is. He's one of those wrestlers that, you know, that their mouth writes checks their ass can't cash. But a nice pile driver doing significant damage to Finisher from Wrestler X. Somehow, Finisher managed to talk the AWL commissioner into giving him this bottom-ranked match on our card tonight. And he gets a chance to go up against Wrestler X. And so far, if you're looking at the energy meters at the top of your screen, a wrestler begins in the green zone. They go from green to yellow to red. Once you are in the red zone, you are vulnerable to your opponent's Hisatsuwaza, their finishing move, their signature move, whatever you want to call it. So throughout the night, keep your eye on the names, keep your eye on the energy meters. That's going to be extremely important. And they hook up, going up for another pile driver. Finisher now in the deep yellow zone in serious, serious trouble. Bit of a standoff here. Wait a minute. Double underhook. What are we thinking? Tax cut! The Governator's tax cut. If he hits that move in the steel cage tonight, it's going to be all over and we will have a new champion. And there's the deft jam of DJ Smark. What's that a setup for? Now working over the legs. Several AWL wrestlers use leg-based submission moves as finishers. R.I.C.K. Rick F.L.A.R.E. Flair, for example, uses the figure 4 leg lock. Scorpion uses the Scorpion death lock. That means Finisher should have access to both of those moves. Vertical suplex, and I just noticed that tax cut really evened things up here. Finisher and Wrestler X are about equal on the power bars right now. You see the flashing name of Finisher. That means the crowd is supporting him. Our incredibly finicky two-dimensional fans, you can see them in the background there, are supporting and cheering for Finisher. We'll see how long that lasts. As Wrestler X hooks up, takes him in for another pile driver. Still in the yellow zone, but just barely as Wrestler X heals himself up well into the green. 6 matches on the card tonight. This is a definite super card. And, uh-oh, that's not good. Finisher in the corner in the red zone. Woo! Chop. Pillar to post off of the Irish whip. Finisher is in serious, serious trouble. Wrestler X has him at his mercy. And another chop. Knife edge chop to the chest, and again! This is just humiliating Finisher here, which, frankly, this guy deserves a little bit of humiliation. Right hands continue as Finisher tries to lock in anything he can. Use any maneuver he can to sort of break Wrestler X's momentum. There's the Japanese arm drag. This is not good. Finisher's on the ground. Will that be all? Not even going to see a stroke tonight, are we? Cover. Slowest count in wrestling. 1, 2, 3. It's over! Here's your winner, Wrestler X, J4. And a huge win on click-per-view for the multiple man for Wrestler X. Debuting his J4, he owes a big thank you to Tokusatsu-fan for the inspiration for this. Coming up next, it's Legend versus Megastar.